Hi, today we're talking about service agreements and we're going to understand how you can generate service agreement PDF documents from Notion. This method will be applicable to any document, but today we're going to have a look at service agreements. So, as you can see, I have created a service agreement template file in my Notion page, which has certain elements inside curly brackets like the client name, the address client, the date, and all these fields that you see which have been put inside curly brackets. What we are going to do is we are also going to create a database for the corresponding template. So for this template, we have this database available over here, which has the exact same fields. Like we have the date field over here, and we also have the date field over here. So all the fields that you see in the template file have been created as a column in this database, and we will generate a PDF file for each of the rows of the database one by one, utilizing this particular template and the database that we have over here. Okay. So while generating the PDF file, the client name will be replaced by the values in the client name column, and similarly for all the fields that you have over here, it will be replaced from all the values that you get over here. Okay, but first of all, let's have a look at how you can generate a single PDF file utilizing this exact Notion page, and then we will look at how you can generate multiple PDF files utilizing this database along with the help of this Notion page. For this, first of all, head over to exportmypdf.vercel.app. This is the site which will help you generate the PDF documents for the day. So what we're going to do is, once you're in here, click on templates. Okay, that will take you to the template section, and just click on this drop down and type in the name of the template. So this is like service agreement template. So click on service agreement and click on download template. If you are not able to see both the links pop up, there might be a pop up which is blocking over here. Unblock that and both the files will be visible. Okay, so you will get the database file as well as you will get the template file. Both the things will be visible to you. First of all, we will create a copy of the template on an Ocean account, and we will generate one PDF file out of this. For this, click on start with this template, or you will have a duplicate icon like this appearing over here. Click on that. So I'll just click on start with this template, and then it will ask me to select my Notion account where I want to create a copy of that. So currently I am under the accountant guy workspace. So I will select that account and I'll click on add to private. As I do that, you can see it is automatically adding the template over here at the bottom. So once I click on the template is visible over here. Okay, so I have the exact same template which I was saying you earlier. Let me remove some of the stuff from the bottom as this is not required. So we have only these fields available. So what I'll do is I'll generate a PDF file out of this template document. First thing I'll do is I'll click on share, click on publish. Again, I'll click on publish. This will make the page live, as you can see over here. Okay, so this page must be made live in order to generate the PDF file. I'll copy the link of the page from the top, and then I'll go to export my PDF. I'll click on create PDFs for free. So what we need to do is I need to copy the particular template link from the top, and I will go back to export my PDF and I'll put that link over here. Okay, and then I will click on load page. So once we have the link and you click on load page, it will give an option of exporting as PDF at the bottom. Click on export PDF, and you can see the exact same template popping up as a preview over here, which can be generated as PDF. So I just took the other file, so let me take this file instead. So because I had taken another file, so let me again take the link from this particular file. I'll copy the link and I'll go back to exported PDF, put that link over here, and I'll click on load page. Okay, I'll click on export PDF. So now this is the right file which we're going to use. So immediately you can see on the right side we have all the settings like the layout, the paper size. We have a lot of paper size available. We have all the margins available. We have the scalings available as well. So sometimes if you see a bar appearing over here, you can use a different scaling and choose a custom scaling as per your requirement. Okay, you can scale the document as any size of your choice. I'll go with default. Make sure this background graphics is turned on. Some of the elements which are in tables won't be appearing cleanly. Make this turned on, and headers and footers can be unticked. Okay, you will see this made with export my PDF watermark if you're on the free plan. If you're upgrading to a paid plan, this watermark won't be visible. Let me click on save and put the same onto my desktop. So now if I go to my desktop, you can see service agreement template appearing over here, and all the entire elements are exactly intended the way it should be. Okay, so this gives you a clean presentation of the document of how it should have appeared. Now let us go back and jump to multiple PDF process. Okay, again, if you want to remove the watermark, click on this remove watermark and upgrade to a paid plan, and you can remove the watermark from the generated PDFs. So let's go back to the database. So we have this database over here, but I need to duplicate this first. Okay, click on the duplicate option and then proceed further to create a copy of the database onto your account. Click on add to private, and now the database will be added up at the bottom over here. So the database has been added up over here. And first thing that you'll notice over here is, if you scroll to the right side, let me quickly delete this column. This column will be used to control which of the rows of the database will be generated as PDF. So let me delete this property because it will be added up by default. And besides that, we have everything intact, whatever we required. Okay, so now let's proceed with the generation of multiple PDF files. So the first thing that I will do is, once I have the database handy, I will click on share, I'll click on publish, and again I'll click on publish. Okay, so this will make the database live, and as we did for the Notion page. So once the database is made live, what I need to do is, I need to I need to copy the link from the top. So I'll copy the link from the top, and then I will put the link onto the Notion database part. Okay, so I just put the link over here, and then similarly I have the page available over here, so I need the template page as well. Okay, so I'll just copy the link of the template page. I'll put that link over here. One final thing which I need is an API key. This will connect my database with ExportMyPDF. So I'll click on get API key. Once I click on that, it will show me all the API key setup. So let me delete the previous keys as we do not need it, and let me click on new integration and let me add a key over here. Okay, so this is like service agreement key. Okay, and then I will choose my workspace from here. I'll click on save. Once I do that, you can go to the integrations once again, and you can see the service agreement key appearing over here. Click on this and scroll down. You can see the internal integration secret field. Click on show, and this will show the entire key to you. Okay, copy this key. This is the key that we need. Go back to export my PDF and put that key over here. So we have the key, we have the database URL, we have the page URL. Final step that remains is, go back to the database, click on the three dots on the top right, click on connections, and here you need to type the name of the key. Okay, so in our case it is like service agreement key. Click on this and click on confirm. So now the database is connected with the key as well. So all the things are properly set up. Okay, so first of all, let me load the page and let me load the database. As I click on load database, you can see it creates this generate PDF column for me. Okay, so in your case it will also be created. Now this column will be used to control which of the rows of the database will be generated as PDF. Let's say I want to only generate the PDF file for this particular row, like the service IT consulting. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll select this row and unselect all the remaining rows. Okay, so once I do that, I'll click on load database once again because I need to reload, and then finally I need to select a PDF file name. So I want to generate the PDF file by the agreement number or something. So let's check we have agreement number or anything available over here. So we don't have that. So let's do one thing. I will generate the PDF file by the client name. Okay, so I will select client name over here, and that will automatically name the PDF files as per the client name. I'll click on export PDF, and now you can see it is generating the PDF file for secure IT consulting, which is what we had selected over here. Okay, and if you scroll down, everything has been replaced and mapped from the database one by one. So all the blue marked elements are no more appearing in curly brackets, and it is properly mapped from the database what we had created. Obviously we have all the settings, I'm not going to touch any of that. And you have the watermark, you can remove it upgrading to a paid plan. I will save the file, and you can see it is automatically saving the file by the client name, that is health plus. And go with desktop and save the file, and it stops there, right? So if you would have ticked more items, it would have generated the PDF out of that. So this column will be controlling which rows of the database will be generated as PDF. So make sure whatever rows you require, tick it up. Okay, so let's go to the desktop and check health plus, and we can see it really looks neat and clean, just like single PDF, and everything has been properly mapped and replaced how you wanted it. So you can play around with all the orientation and settings of your Notion page, and exactly map the same page and create a PDF file for this. So that completes the entire demonstration, and I hope it has been helpful to you. And one more thing I want to highlight is, if you have any questions or queries, just go to the home page, and I'm available at this contact section over here. You can send me a message, or if you need any assistance with anything else, I'll be happy to help you on that. Okay, If you want to remove the watermark, click on this and upgrade to a paid plan, and the watermark won't be appearing next time in your PDF documents. So that completes the entire demonstration. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.